Hey guys, it's Mudsy here from Muay Thai Interviews again, and I'm joined by a Muay Thai slash kickboxer who was born in Liberia but raised in Australia and now calls Australia home, Victor Hot Chili Nagbe. Victor, how are you, mate? Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me, bro. I'm good, thanks. And you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm well, thanks, mate. Now, mate, I thought I'd first start. How did you get the nickname Hot Chili?
Actually, hot chili was given to me by my first pro fight on Evolution. Actually, no, actually my second fight after Evolution when I was with Nugget,
Oh yeah.
NTG. So after my second fight, you just say, okay, I'll call you Hot Chili, because the way you fight, and I'm like, oh, jeez.
And is that why you used to dye your hair blonde as well, or that's got nothing to do with
Yeah,
it?
just to spice it up. You know,
I love it. I love it, mate. Now,
yeah,
mate,
mix it up.
awesome, dude. Now, mate, can you tell us when did you come to Australia? How did that all happen? And how did you find Muay Thai?
I came in Australia in the late 2000s, and I came here with my mom's and little sister. We came here as a refugee, and yeah, came here as a little kid. Grew up in primary school, went to high school and stuff. And then for some reason, I was getting into a lot of trouble and stuff. And one night, we was like walking, me and my mates and stuff. We would get like run away from the cops, and we was like walking through and past the Red Lion Bar in Maruka, that's in Queensland. And I saw this guy sitting on the bar, and he called me. He's like, "Oi, boys, what you guys doing out here so late?" And I was like, "Nothing. I'm just coming out." He was like, "Oh, I'm seeing the police cars. You guys getting some trouble?" I'm like, "Nah." And then he asked me, he said, "Does your mom know you out this late?" Obviously, I'm like, "Yeah, she know." And then he was like, "Do you do any martial art?" And then I was like, "Obviously, yeah." He's like, "What martial art you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I do taekwondo." And then he's like, "Oh, you want to do some real fighting?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's more better than taekwondo?" And he's like, "Muay Thai." I'm like, I never heard of Muay Thai. So it was quite interesting, and he took me down to advanced martial art with dip, and that's how I began into martial art.
So, did you actually do Taekwondo before that, or did you just say you did
Yeah,
Taekwondo to the lab?
I just said it because I wanted to look cool.
So what was your very first session like at the Muay Thai gym when you went down?
It was very weird. You know, I went there and then Dip told me to just stand on the bag and just hit the bag, but I had no idea what's to do. You know, I was just using my ability to do whatever I want to do, and then after that, and I found out I was like, this is weird. This is not even fun. And then came back again after a couple of time. I liked it, but then I just hit it because there was just too many training.
Yeah.
So I used to come like once a month, and then after that, I just decided, oh, this is actually when I find out that you get money for it to fly, and I'm like, oh, this is actually cool. And yeah, that
So, so,
just
so how
yeah.
old so how old were you when you first stepped foot in a in that Muay Thai gym?
I was 17 when I stepped foot in the Muay Thai gyms, like 16, turning 17.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really taking serious because I was in school at that time, so I used to go like probably once a month. It depends how I feel. Like if I get into a fight in the street, if I get beat up, then I'll go to the gym and train. So pretty much that's how I was like, okay, then if I go, I feel like I'm okay. Then if I win a fight in the street, then I don't come. So 17 used to come like once a month and everything. And after that, with my first fight, it was in Toowoomba. Dib told me, oh, you fighting in 3 months, but I didn't come for the whole 3 months. I came the
Oh,
day after weighing in, and he just chucked me in the ring. And then yeah, so yeah, that's when I was like 18. And he chucked me in the ring, and I'm like, okay. And after that, I'm like, oh, I feel so bad because I didn't want to lose the fight, and I feel bad. So I was like, okay, no problem. And I take it to the next level.
so would you say it's fair to say that after that first fight experience of you not taking it seriously and then getting in there and realizing, oh fuck, I've got to take this seriously, is that when you decided to really commit to training?
Yeah, that's it. Cause I lost that fight, and I felt so bad. I went home. I was like crying and everything. I was disappointed. You know, if it's on the streets, I understand. But it's like he's in the ring, and apparently it's like the guy. I feel like I was better than the guy, but for some reason he didn't hurt me. But somehow he wins. So I feel like that's not fair, you know. So I went home and I was pretty sad, and then I just like that's it. So every day after every day after school, I would just jump on the train, you know, like for half an hour, 45 minutes, just jump on the train, go straight to Kupuru, and then just train, and then go back home, and that's it. And then wake up in the morning, go to school, and then that's it. And then after a couple of months, and I had my second fight, I fought a kid from Australia Gym,
Yeah.
and then it was a draw. And then after the draw, I'm like, no way, I want to win. And then that's it.
So, would you say that having committing yourself to the training and because you were training so much, did that actually help you stop fighting on the streets and getting into
Yeah,
trouble outside?
yeah, it helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot. It's disciplined me a lot. It's actually put me on the path like where when people piss me off, I just look at them and just walk away. You know, it actually saved me from getting out of trouble. You know, so I was just like, because when I was learning, I got taught that if you fight on the street, you can go to jail. If you fight on the street, you know what you're doing, you can hurt people. And I
Mm.
didn't really want to hurt anybody. And then I stopped hanging around with my craft and depart myself away from them and being by myself and concentrate to finish my school so I can take it into full time. And that's
Yeah.
what I was doing.
Yeah. Okay. Now, mate, a few years ago, you were living and training in Bangkok at Eminent Air Gym, and did you also train out a Fight Club gym as well? I'm not sure if that's correct
Um,
with Nugget. Could you talk about what that was like and what style that Eminent Air had adapted?
yeah, so before the Eminent whole story started, Dip left and came to Ballarat, and then I had no choice. And my dad, Kenny, my old man, wanted me to go to Nuggets. And then went with Nuggets and stayed with Nuggets for like 6 months. And then after that, I lost my license. So I couldn't drive for 2 years. So after I finished high school, it was hard to get to training, you know, because I had a pushback and to get to training, but I always get run over because it was late. People don't see me on the road.
Yeah.
So I went to the Nuggets suggested there was one of the great Jamie in Bangkok. So he sent me to Eminent Air. That's where I saw him one day. And Dadiku, one of my favorite fighters, the Dane Dadiku. And he went there and started training there. So I went there and I was training with Eminent Air. And Eminent Air for me is one of the best gym in, if it's not in the whole Bangkok, probably in the whole Thailand. And because with Eminent Air, I had one of the best trainer anyway for life. So he was pretty pretty pushy and don't take no for an answer. There's no lazy days. Every day is pretty much like every day is like hell. So you have to fight to survive. Pretty much that's what they say.
Yeah.
And with the training mental, I mean with the training style and the fighting style, it's like more like technical fighting.
Yeah.
So you have to be calm and be relaxed and be loose. You want to be like the wind
Yeah.
but can be very dangerous. So that was the more technique with imminent air. So it's like with my trainer, he wanted me to be a counter fighter and patient fighter because he said composed and counter and patient wins fights. So that was the style I got taught in imminent air. And with Nugget, Nugget is pretty much one of the best trainers in Australia anyway. So Nugget used to train at Elite Boxing. When I used to go there sometime when I get sick of imminent air, I go over to Nugget because he was my trainer from Australia. So I go there and work with him, but still, because Nugget got the Thai mentality in him, so he would just push you till you just want to vomit.
Yeah.
So pretty much there was no place to run away. Yeah, but it was good to get both knowledge from there and there. So it's one of the best in Bangkok.
Yeah, cool. All right, so I'll just reiterate. It was Elite Boxing, not Fight Club.
Yeah, it was Elite Boxing
Yep. Okay,
in Bangkok.
that's my bad. Yep. Yep. Now, mate, I'm keen to talk about a couple of your fights. One I'm keen to talk about is in 2015 you fought Yod Sanchai in China on the T1 promotion. You lost by points, but it was a good fight. You showed you weren't scared of him, and mate, you almost took his head off with a jumping knee just at the end of round 3. Tell us about that fight and what that experience was like fighting Yodson Clay.
For that Yodson Clay fight, it was pretty exciting for me. A lot of people taught me that I had no chance, and in life, there's no such thing, you have no chance. But it was kind of, I wasn't nervous or I wasn't scared. I was more excited about the fights, because I didn't really consider Yodson Clay as the way everyone considered him. So it's like my method of going in the ring is like, it's me versus me. So if it's me versus me, I try to get the best of me. Why would I be scared of me?
Yeah.
So with that, and he's incredible. He's one of the best. There's no doubt to it. He's one of the best. And maybe if it was in his prime, it might be a different story. Maybe if he was in his prime, it might be a different story. I might not even have a chance. Who knows? But I still give him the respect. But I feel like I give everything, and I give him 100%, and I wasn't scared to take a game to him, because my dream is I want to be the best. So to be the best, take out the best.
You got to fight the best.
But so he was pretty. Man, he was scary.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, mate, you were that close. You almost took his knee off almost took his head off with a jump. He just moved out of the way and you into the ropes. But if he'd have waited a split second, who knows what could have happened?
Yeah, because I came back after the first round. I couldn't see with my eyes because I got caught. I don't even know how I got caught with the elbow, and I couldn't see for the whole fight. So one eye I was blind in the other. I was blind one eye. So after the first round, I'm like, I can't see it. And then the old man goes, he's like, and Kenny told me, he was like, if there's a $5 million in that ring, and there's only one person who can take it from that ring, who's it gonna be? And then I'm like, jeez, I'm like, that's me, I want it. He was like, okay, your Sanchai is $5 million, so if you can take him out, then you would deserve it and you will be the best. And I'm like, okay, and that's how, for some reason, it feels like I've been possessed. And there was another thing just came over me, so I was blind. I was fighting with one eye the whole round, and I just like, I have to do whatever I have to do to take him out, because he is very tricky. He like shoulder push me with his chin under my chin, like putting his glove in the cut, making the cut worse. And then I'm like, Jesus, this guy doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. He just want to take me out, and I just have to stay in there and just try to take him out.
Yeah, no, that was a sick fight, man. I love that. Another fight I'm keen to, or two actually. You fought Saenchai twice. Once in 2013 on the Toyota Marathon show, and again in 2014 on the Buakow show. Mate, can you tell us about both those experiences? Most people can only dream of fighting Saenchai, but you got to fight him twice.
Yeah, for me it's like, because I was in Thailand and I had my manager Sesan, and Sesan is like way connected. Sesan gave me all this great fight. If it was not for Sesan, I would have no chance. But fighting with Saenchai the first time, it's like, it was like a lightning. You can't see it. You have to feel it to react. And when you react, he's not there anymore. So with me, I would say one of the hardest fight I ever had was with Saenchai. It's not because he's powerful. It's not because he hurt me, it's just because he frustrated me.
Yeah.
And normally, I got taught to be composed and calm and be like a win. But he was, I don't know what can be way more better than that. So with him, the first time, I would definitely say I lost the fight. First time I lost the fight, and the second time, and I just, pretty much I trained really, really hard for that fight. I stayed hungry, did nothing. I don't even go out anyway, but all I did was train, eat, and dream about Sanchai. That's all I did for that fight.
Yeah.
And just programming in my head. And the second that when I fought with your car, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna keep calm and let him come to me, and then I'll just work my way from there. Because
you definitely in that second fight, man, it showed that you improved heaps from that first fight. Like he clearly won I thought he clearly won the first fight on points, but that second time you fought him, man, I thought it was like you realised your mistakes from the last fight and you definitely corrected them on that second fight, and it was, I still think you lost, but it was a lot closer than the first fight.
Yeah, cause like for me, I don't watch any of my opponents' fights. So when I'm fighting somebody, I never watch their fights. I always just concentrate on myself.
Yep.
But with Saenchai, after that first fight, I didn't even watch any of his other fight. I only watched that fight that where he beat me at, and then I started watch it, and then I watched that fight for almost a month, and I was just like graduating slowly, watching his technique, picking on him, and watching how he fought me.
Yep.
And then I'm like, okay, so the next one, he's probably gonna come like that, and he think I'm gonna be the same old fighter, cause he might forget everyone change over a period of time, and that's how I just build and train and train and train, and yeah.
Now, mate, both those times you fought Sanchai, that was at 65 kilos, but you usually fight at around 70 odd kilos. How did you find the weight cut down to 65?
I didn't find the weight cut pretty hard. I didn't find it hard because normally I'm training pretty much 7 days a week in Thailand in the gym. Sunday there's no day off, so you training and you're eating 2 times a day.
Yeah.
So pretty much after a while, when you're losing the weight, it doesn't really feel like you're starving yourself.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and with that kind of opportunity coming your way, you would take it.
Yeah. You're not
So I
gonna
was
say
just
no.
like, first I thought, oh, 65 kilo, I have to lose another 5 kilos. It's not gonna be hard. But then my trainer told me, nah, you're gonna do it. It's easy. Because for me, normally I hate losing weight. I only like to lose like maybe 1, 2, 3 kilos, and that's it.
Yeah.
But then he was like, nah, you can do it. It'll be okay. And then started to train so hard and just dream about it. And then I didn't even realize I was on weight.
Yeah. Mate, now given that we have just lost a young female fighter due to weight cutting issues, I'm keen to get your opinion on the topic of weight cutting and what you think.
Oh, yeah, with my weight cutting, like, because when you're in Thailand these days, people don't really people try to do like the old school style. And the old school style is harder, it's harder than before. But so now it's like, because when I'm cutting my weights, I got my nutritionist and I got my sponsor all supplement. James B, he live in Thailand. He helped me with my water loading.
Yep.
And my plan. And then I got my sponsor Greg from all supplement. He helped me cut weights and stuff. So it's like I follow the program where I eat clean, I eat a lot of protein, I eat 5 times a day, but I'm still losing weight and I'm still training.
Yeah.
So it's like if you starve yourself, like in Thailand, we used to do it. We used to starve ourselves. We used to eat a little bit and train hard, and our body, and then body eat itself. And then sometimes like you starve, you cut that water, and you're not drinking much water, and your body needs the water. So and then after a while, the blood's not going through your head and everything, and that's how people die from it. And I found that very, very bad. And I think people need to start to change the way they cut weight, because there's a safety way of cutting weight. You can water load. And by water loading, you can drink 8 kilos of water and you can cut it down and the body will still have a bit of water in it. I'm walking around 75 kilos. I can cut down to 67, but I can do it in a healthy way.
Yeah. So that's why you prefer to fight at 70?
People these days still going by the old method and still doing it.
So is that why you like fighting at 70? You just find that walking around at 75 and cutting down to 70 is perfect for you?
Yeah, that's why I like fighting at 70, because like 70 is easy for me. 70 kilos is easy for me. I don't want to lose much kilo, because if I lose 5 kilo, I still feel stronger.
Yeah.
Like I can lose the 5 kilo today, and next day I will be probably 74 kilo. And I will still feel stronger, because like I can lose more, but I try to get long term in my career. Because if you watch most of the top Thai fighters, like even now with Buakow and Sanchai, they're all doing scientist work. Now they got their own specialists who help them cut weight. Like Superbone walking around 73 kilos, 74 kilos. He's only fighting at 70.
Yeah.
He's not trying to cut too much down. So it's like, because he wants to build. Because if you try to cut too much and don't do it the right way, you're not gonna last long in this sport.
Yeah,
Especially with Muay Thai and kickboxing or boxing, is martial art is a very hard sport.
yeah, yeah. Good. That's a good answer, man. That's a good answer. Now, mate, your fight with Kem Sitsompinong in China in 2014, where you KO'd him, that was a massive victory for you. Is that your favourite victory to date?
In in China, when I KO the opponent.
Yeah, Kem Sitsompinong.
Oh yeah, with Kim Sissampina. Yeah, with King Sissampina it was a very exciting fight for me. It was very I was very excited about that fight, and I think it was one of the biggest victory of my career. But I won't say him, but I think the biggest victory of my career it was Fabio Pincal.
Oh, yeah.
Because with King Sissampina, I feel that he was over the hill.
Okay.
So for me, it wasn't a very big deal of me winning by KO or not, because in Thailand, that's how you have to win with the Thai. But I feels like in the Western world to be real recognized, and who else is well better than Fabio Pinca and Demi Adamant?
Yep.
So it's like, so for me, I feels like Fabio Pinca was my one of my best fight and one of the best win ever of what I achieved and what I really work hard for.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Now, mate, what I'd like to ask you is, going into a fight, what's your mindset like, and how do you control your emotions just before that bell rings?
Oh, sorry, 1 second. I can't really hear you. My phone is playing around. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
Just when you're going into a fight, what's your mindset? What's your mindset like, and how do you control your emotions?
Oh, when I'm going to a fight, I'm very excited, actually. I'm actually excited. I'm very I can't wait to get it over with. You know, and I don't know, I never been nervous. I've just been way more focused and train harder every time, and very relaxed and calm, and just want to get the job done over it. So it's like when I'm going to a fight, I'm pretty pumped up, and just, yeah, don't really care about the outcome. I don't
Yeah.
really worry about win or lose, because I always see it as it means versus me trying to be the better me. So I always just, yeah, very relaxed and excited about it.
Awesome, dude. Now, after Thailand, you came back and based yourself in Victoria, where you were trained by Joe Nader, and you focused on kickboxing more than Muay Thai lately over these last couple of years. What made you go in the K1 direction, and will we see you be competing in Muay Thai again in the future?
Yeah, the reason why I try to go into K1 because I feel like I have fought all the big names in Muay Thai, but I feel that I have won some and I've lost some, and I feel that I've been cheat some, but it's life, you know. But the K1, I feel that the K1 got more excitement into it, so that's why I try. I feel like the K1 is way more
Yeah.
challenging for me, so I feel like I'll go into the K1. But with Muay Thai, I really like Muay Thai, and I'm coming back to Muay Thai next year. I got a few Muay Thai fight actually, you know.
Yes.
Hopefully we're gonna try to rematch with Buakow. You know, well, I go ask if I want to fight Buakow actually, and then me and my trainer will go. I'm not ready yet, so we're gonna leave it for next year.
Yep.
So there's few big things coming up next year. So I don't really want to talk about it, but
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be back in the Muay Thai game next year, and with the kickboxing, I'm definitely in the kickboxing because I want to win the 16-man tournament for Kulun Fight. You know, because the kickboxing, there's few statements I want to make yet, and I haven't made it yet, so I feel I need to take a few big names in that.
Right.
And now I'm actually going to boxing as well too next year. In February, I got a boxing fight as well too.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to be busy and just trying to get the best out of myself, because I feel like I'm at my peak now where I have to like try to see the better of me, and I haven't seen the better of me yet. So there's more I can do.
I was going to ask too. Going to kickboxing, was that a money factor as well? Because they can offer you more money
Yeah,
than Muay Thai.
it was number one, it was money factor as well, and number two, it was way more challenging for me as well too, because I feels like it's very it's a very hard game, very hard, very hard. You know, it's like it's not like Muay Thai where you take it slow the first two round.
Yeah,
It's boom, 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 and then that's it.
fought at
So
a very high
if,
intensity.
and if you reach to the top where with Superboy and stuff where you're getting $50,000 US dollars per one fight,
Yeah,
trust me, you don't want to go to Muay Thai.
yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
okay,
but also it's very challenging because you got the Dutch, you got the Russians, and they're already really good in the boxing game. So you try to like go hard in it.
I understand where you're coming from with the money aspect. What do you think needs to happen, or how do you think more money people can make, or how much more money can be invested into Muay Thai so that people can make good money from it rather than having to switch codes just for the money factor, even though that their true love is with Muay Thai?
With with the money thing, with in Muay Thai, we need to promote this sport. So where we can get it, like for example, on live TV, or we can get it like on me event, or where we can go and just try to promote Muay Thai, because Muay Thai is actually based just in Thailand. You know, Muay
Mm.
Thai is not that big compared to kickboxing. Kickboxing, you can go everywhere. You can find kickboxing. You got Glory. Glory is like on ESPN. You know, we need to sacrifice and put more money into Muay Thai because people don't want to put money into Muay Thai, so Muay Thai doesn't grow bigger. So I feels like if we all come and try to pay the fighters good money, and I think the fighter will love it. But if you're gonna pay someone 6,000 baht or 30,000 baht to fight, putting their life on the line, and then they realize that they can go somewhere else and get 10,000 US dollars for treatment,
Yeah,
or to go to and do Muay Thai for 5 rounds of 6,000 or 30,000 baht, they will go overseas and get that one.
yeah,
You know,
okay.
and China now paying the good money. China paying good money, and I just think with Muay Thai, we need to send it. We need to get out of our comfort zone and pay the fighter good money because the fighter putting their life on the line, and they need to appreciate the fighters more.
Yeah,
Because in Thailand, the reason why Muay Thai not gonna get big, because they treat the fighters like they are dog.
yeah, okay, yeah,
You know, and especially in Thailand, it's like they hold you there. It's like they don't want you to grow, but the person who owns you want to get rich off you.
yeah, yeah,
You know, and for example, there was this other boxer who is in Thailand, and he had an almost 48 fight. And he's a boxer, a little guy from Manioti. He's a boxer. He'll have 48 fight and no losses. But not many people know of him in the boxing world.
mm.
You see, because his boss, they keep him there and try to make the money off him, but they don't want to use the money to promote so everyone can know, so they all can make money.
Yeah,
And that's what's wrong with Muay Thai.
yeah. I agree with that statement, mate, 100%. Now, mate, one thing I want to have a little chat about is you've recently opened up your own gym in Victoria called Victory Zone. Mate, tell us a bit about that
Yeah.
and how that all came about.
Yeah, Victory Zone. I open working on it. We're still working on it, but we're just working on the thing, trying to get a new building. But with Victory Zone, I moved to Ballarat with Dip, and then I told Dip, I'm like, I want like probably I can open my own thing and work with my own self, cause like I feels like, cause through my career I've been ripped off, and now I'm like, okay, I'm sick of getting ripped off. I want to start something my own where I can just be myself and train myself and make the value of myself, because I know the value of myself. So I feels like, and it's time for me to step on now, open a gym and train there, and then grow my brand, because victory means victor, and victor means victory. So if grow that brand and make it bigger, and then I don't have to worry about fighting, because the reason why also one of the reason why I decided I wanted to open the gym is because I had an injury and I was out for about.
I think we just lost Victor there.
This happened to me when I'm like 29 or 28. What would I do? And especially if you have a family. So now like it's time to think business and also think fighting. Because with fighting, the bad thing about fighting is injury, and when you get injury, that's gonna ruin your whole career. And then with my shoulder, it was very bad for me, and I was out for a long time. I decided that it's time to open a gym, and then I moved down with it. So I'm working on Victory Zone, open it up. It's down in Ballarat, and it's gonna be open hopefully next year, so people can come there and train with me and everything. So that's how I came up with Victory Zone.
Yeah, that's awesome, brother. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Now, mate, to people doing it tough at the moment, or they may be heading down the wrong direction in life or have no direction and looking for a bit of guidance, what's some advice that you could give them, drawing off your own experiences in life?
My advice I can give to people is try to go to the gym, or just try to don't include yourself with a bad environment. Because with the wrong people next to you, you will end up in the wrong path. And that's what happened to me when I was a kid. I try to fit in too much. I try to fit in, and I try to be cool, and I try to be a follower. And that's when people go to the wrong place, because people try to be a follower, people try to fit in. And if you just be yourself and listen to your parents, and try to do the right thing, and try not to be a follower, and try not to fit in, I think you will do the right thing in life, and don't listen to what people have to say, because if it doesn't happen to you, why are you worried about it? Why you take it in, because I came here as a kid, people say, oh, this, sorry for my language, they go, why people is this and this and that, and you get here, people is racist, and people are racist, and trust me, people are not racist. People are not racist. They're only racist when you make them look bad.
Yeah.
When you make yourself look bad, and then people will come and talk bad about you. And then if you don't think outside the box and you go, oh, he been racist, doesn't like me. Nah, my supporter, the guy who been supporting, I call him a father figure. He's Australian, Kenny. A guy who doesn't know me from nowhere, pick me from the street, put me in Thailand, pay for everything, move to Melbourne, put a lot of money in my account to start all over again. He doesn't have to do that. He just know me.
Yeah.
So that's why I just have to tell kids, stop listening to your friends. And if somebody pick on you, doesn't mean that they are racist or not. Just think outside the box and do the right thing. Be by yourself. Listen to your family. Go to the gym, or study, or join the book clubs, or do whatever will make you stay away from the street. Because that's one thing with kids. They go to club and they get in trouble and they try to be tough. There's no place for tough people.
Yeah. Or you wait till you put them in a boxing ring or the gym, and then you see how tough they really are.
Yeah, and they are not tough when you put them in there. If you put them in there, they don't survive one round. That's the problem. People drink and then they go out, cause trouble, and they ruin the reputation of other people. Especially our kind. Our kind ruin the reputation of, they make all blacks look ugly. But it's not true. And other kids, I'm telling you to, don't ruin the reputation from your other kinds, because it's not fair for other people. So that's what I said, like, go to the gym when you're angry, go to the gym, punch the bags, take your anger out in the bags. As my mom used to tell me, punch your pillow, go home and go in your room and smash whatever you can see and smash it. But don't break the window. That's what she's like, don't break the window. But if you wanna smash the bag, the pillow, whatever you want to do it, but don't break the window. So that's what I always try to tell other people, just listen to your family, because that's the best you can do. Because I never listened to my mom. I thought I was too cool. I thought my friend was important. But in life, the one thing about friends comes and go, and friends will never be friends until things hit the fence. When stuff hit the fence and when you're under pressure, that's when you realize who's the most friends. And your friends is gonna be your family, because they're always gonna be there.
Yeah, mate, that I love that is awesome advice. And when you do smash stuff in your room, just make sure you clean it up.
Yeah, or now your mom will come and give you another hottie. That's what my mom used to say. My mom used to tell me, if you don't clean your room or if you miss beer, I'm gonna slap you till you see lightning. And trust me, she will slap you till you see lightning. If you don't see lightning, you're gonna wake up and ask what happened.
Yeah, it's
You
one.
know?
It's
And
you.
but and that's the good thing about it, and that's the good thing about it. At least in life, you have to be afraid of something.
Yeah,
And the problem is these teenager and these big kids, we're not afraid of anything. You
yeah,
know, we're not afraid of people, and by not being afraid of people, that's very wrong. You know, and by not having respect. Growing up, I came from way in Africa. I had no, how do I call it? I had no rights.
yeah,
I had nothing. I have to obey whatever they say. I have to do. If my mom said jump, I jump. And then coming to Australia, and then knowing the system saying that, oh, you got right, you got freedom and everything, and then that gets into your head. Yes, you got freedom and everything, but don't take it to the extreme. I mean, to the extreme where you make other people look ugly or where you people think you are going crazy.
yeah. Okay.
You know. And then when you hit, it's like kids, the parent touch them, oh, I'm gonna call the police. That's very wrong. So it's like we need to find something that, even if it's God or whatever it is, even if it's your mom, you have to be afraid of something. Show respect to your family, listen to your family. If your friends is not good for you, they won't be your friends. And because I have been through that. All my friends that I used to hang around with, most of them now they're all in jail, and that's good.
Yeah,
You know. I want to say, because friends will come and go, and there's only one friend who will stay with you for the rest of your life, and that's your family.
yeah, brother. Kudos to you, mate. Now, if people want more information about your new gym, Victory Zone, or they want to be
Mm.
trained by you, how can they reach it? How can they get in contact with you, Victor?
They can just go on the Facebook, Victory Zone Facebook.
Yep,
We got a Facebook, and also they can go to www.victoryzone.com.au.
yep,
You will find me now. The website gonna come up soon, or you can go to you can check me out on my Facebook, Hot Chili Mitchell Nagbe. You're gonna find most information about that, or you can go to my private stuff. It's gonna be everywhere, Victory Zone. So it's gonna be very easy. Or you can go through Dip website. You might see Victory Zone when he share when I'm training with him. He might put some tagging things on there.
yep.
So I'm gonna be very. It's gonna be very easy to find.
Yep, and if promoters want you to fight on their shows, what's the best form for them to contact you or to get in contact?
They can contact me by email or Facebook or my phone number, or they can contact Dip, my
Yep,
trainer. They can contact Dip Muay Thai. He's my trainer. Or if it's international, they have to contact Sesan, because Sesan is the one who's been looking after me since I was in Thailand, giving me all these big fights that I had. It
yep.
wasn't Imminent Air. Imminent Air just trained me for the fight. So they can contact Sesan, or they can contact Dave here, or they can contact Hasim. So yeah, it's very easy. You can just go on Facebook, contact me, and then I can reach to my team, and then we can talk about it.
Awesome, mate. And I was going to say, what's the plan here, fight-wise, for 2018? But you said you've got a boxing match coming up, a potential fight with Buakow is in the making, and you don't want to reveal too much more. Do you want to elaborate on that, or just leave it at that for now?
I just want to leave it like that, because 2018, I'll just say from now, anyway, from now it's going to be very big for me from now, because now I'm more like, now I got my vision clear. I'm out of people putting me down. Now it's like where I'm to that age, I need to provide for my family and myself, and I know what I want. So, but in 2018 is going to be very big. I got a boxing fight in February that's going to be on Fox Sport. And also, I got another one in March 29. That's gonna be in Queensland.
Yeah,
And then I'm in the 16-man tournament in Kulung Fight. And then with the Buakow thing coming up, so there's a lot of good fight coming up. And now I just connect with
yeah.
King of Combat as well. So I signed 3 fight deal with King of Combat, and also so I'm gonna be pretty busy next year.
That's what I want to ask. Were you meant to fight Ben Marnie on Kings of Combat?
Yeah, I'm fighting him on April 27 next
Uh,
year.
Okay, sorry, I had it
So
wrong. I thought it was the.
I fought in China. I fought in China, and I had a bit of injury on my shoulder because I always had a shoulder problem. So I'm trying to work on that. That's one of my injury. That's my problem.
Yeah.
So trying to work on that and trying to fix that up and everything. So yeah, I got Ben Minori coming up in April. I swear, April 27th. So yeah, I just want to fight all the big names in. Anyone can throw me my way.
Well, mate, you certainly have fought all the big names, and you definitely do not dodge any bullets. Mate, just before I let you go, is there anyone you wish to thank or give a shout out to?
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to NTG for helping me through my career. Nugget is one of the best trainer ever in Queensland. He been through Thailand, and I'd like to give a shout out to all the people out there who support me. You know, like for always not giving up on me. And I'd like to give a shout out to Eminent Air Gym for being part of my career. I'd like to give a shout out to my manager Cesar and my team out here. So, and I just want to give a shout out to you for helping me with this interview. I really appreciate it, and I
No problems,
appreciate your
brother.
times. And I know times is very valuable, and I feel very appreciated by you for coming on your station and having this interview. I really thank you guys. Thank you and everything for all your support.
No, mate, thank you for letting me have a chat with you. And I'll just leave with this. If it's one thing that people love, it's a battler who, against all odds, comes out on top, and a real feel-good story. You, my friend, have certainly made the most of every opportunity, and I hope to see you fighting again soon, even if it is kickboxing.
No worries, sir. I thank you, and you will see me very, very soon. And that's gonna be Muay Thai kickboxing. You're gonna see me everywhere. And I hope to be back again sooner or later on your channel.
No doubt, brother. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good one.
All right, you too. God bless you, sir.